Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into this edition of the Greene Room. I'm Garrett Greene, bringing you all the latest scores and news from around the world of sports. We start off tonight with the big story of the night. The Boston Bruins are NHL champions again. They win Lord Stanley's Cup for the first time since 1972. They defeat the Vancouver Canucks 4-0 at home. Timmy Thomas wins the MVP of the Stanley Cup Finals. This is the first time, as I said, that the Bruins have won since 1972, and the first time in this series that an away team has won a game. As we all know, Vancouver went up 2-0, and then whenever they went back to Boston, Boston scored 12 goals over the course of 2 games to tie the series up at 2, and then they alternated, but Boston goes on to win 4-0. They do win the Stanley Cup. Now on to a little bit of Major League Baseball, featuring the Yankees and the Rangers. The Yankees yet again go for an offensive explosion as Mark Teixeira hits 2 home runs in the game. The Yankees go on to beat the Rangers 12-4. Derrick Holland is credited with the loss. In the bottom of the ninth, the Mets are currently leading the Braves 4-0. Francisco Rodriguez is in for the save right now. In the top of the 8th inning, the Royals are trailing the Athletics 1-2. More from that game will be updated later, obviously. The Cubs are trailing the Brewers 4-7 in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Angels and Mariners, a game that could decide the AL West right now, is currently going on there in the bottom of the 7th, and the score is tied at 0-0. Irvin Santana on the mound for the Angels tonight. The Giants are ahead of the Diamondbacks 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Indians top the Tigers 6-4 as they rally behind Cabrera to get past Cabrera helps the Indians get past the Tigers 4-2. The Phillies take it from the Marlins 8-1. The Blue Jays top the Orioles 4-1 as Romero strikes out 12. And the Blue Jays hit a couple of home runs that propelled them onto the win 4-1. The Reds top the Dodgers 7-2. Good night in Boston sports overall. Josh Beckett goes out and throws a one-hitter. A 3-run home run by Kevin Youkilis is the difference in this one, as the Red Sox go on to win 3-0. The Rockies top the San Diego Padres 6-3 in tonight's action. The Twins top the White Sox 4-1. The Nationals beat the Cardinals 10-0 as the starting pitcher Hernandez for the Nationals throws a 3-hitter. St. Louis commits 3 errors in the game. And in the second game of a doubleheader, the Phillies topped the Marlins 5-4. That one took 10 innings to complete it, a walk-off hit by Philadelphia in the bottom of the 10th inning to win it. And finally, the Pirates topped the Astros 7-3. A 3-run inning got the game back within reach, and then a 2-run 7th inning goes on and wins the game for the Pirates. Now a little bit of interesting news for the Texas Longhorns. As we all know, the ESPN Longhorn Network is coming out very soon. It should be launched in August. And a little bit of an update by David Ubben of the blog, Big 12 blog for ESPN and ESPN Dallas. 5 shows have been preliminarily hinted at. It'll be Longhorn Extra, which will be a nightly news and information show dedicated to, obviously, the University of Texas. Rewind with Mac Brown, which is exclusive to Longhorn Network. It airs Monday after every game, and Mac Brown breaks down the week's matchup, highlights the key plays, really breaks down the game for fans. Then you have Texas All Access. Then each week, viewers will get to see a never-before-seen inside look at a Texas team or group. That would air at Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Then on Thursdays, Coach Mac Brown makes another appearance. He will be appearing on Game Plan with Mac Brown, and this is every Thursday. Mac Brown will preview the game that's coming up and give the keys to victory that he believes will lead the Longhorns on to victory. And then finally, you have Texas Game Day, which will air 2 hours prior to kickoff every game day, modeled after College Game Day, but specifically modeled for the Texas Longhorns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 3, and the Dallas Mavericks, yes, that's right, the Dallas Mavericks are still NBA champions. There was no Game 7 the other night, Tuesday night. It was called off because of the Mavericks winning it in 6. Tomorrow is the parade in downtown Dallas. Get out there, support the Mavs, be loud, be proud, but be safe. Don't have a repeat of what we had with a couple of our championship parades dating back to the Dallas Cowboys in the 1990s. So get out there and have a good time, but not too good of a time, all right? Until then, have a good evening. And remember, your Dallas Mavericks are NBA world champions. Good night.